cousins. I know. It's been a lot going on today. Um, it's been a lot going on today. I'm trying to get the way the sunset, it'd be messing it up, child. Hey everyone. Hi, cousins. Hi. Whoo, child. Today has been a day. I know I'm a little late. On a serious note, y'all know I run a company for real, and child, people be getting on my nerves. Shout out to anybody, even though you the boss, sometimes you be having employees that push you off. So shout out to anybody that got employees that maybe if you don't run a company, shout out to if you got a coworker that piss you off. All right, let's start. Y'all, so much going on. Let me put the link. Let me put the link for you to be a guest. So I'm not even gonna hold you. My mind is 1,000 places tonight. And that's just being honest. But there's so much to talk about. And I was talking about this inside the dating app. So I think I'm going to talk about it because I just feel like it needed to be talked about. I'm going to make a video about it too. But until we get our first guest. Okay, yes, we're on Facebook. I don't be knowing YouTube rules, so I don't know if I can show certain things. All right, Facebook. So Facebook and YouTube has the link to be a guest. Happy June 1st. Let me start there. So I have already proclaimed that 2026 is the best summer I will have my whole entire life. This will be the best summer I've ever had my whole entire life. There is so much happening this summer in my life that is almost unbelievable. We have 2 more weddings from our dating app, 2 more weddings. We have a wedding in July, a wedding in August. I'm going back to France. I'm going to Cannes, France. I want to say Canaan's, but it's Cannes, France. I'm going to France in 2 weeks. I have Hollywood Unlock Awards this week. I got an awards this week. Got BET Awards. I got Father's Day. I got a lot of work stuff in June. July, I'm at Essence Fest this year. I'm booked for Essence Fest, so I'll be at Essence Fest. Finally, the big reveal that I've been teasing y'all about to share, I'll be able to share soon. I'm praying this month. So that would be a big thing. We have the wedding in July. August, we have Invest Fest, which is major. I'm doing my show live on stage. You know, Invest Fest brings 20,000 people. We have another wedding in August. Woo, child. And so it's a madness summer. So June 1st, I have proclaimed that this will be the best summer I've ever had in my whole entire life. All right, let's do this. While we're waiting for our first guest, can I talk about this sex tape? Can I talk about the sex tape with y'all? How many of y'all know that a sex tape got leaked with 50 Cent's child's mother, Diddy, and some other man? How many of y'all are aware? Put a fire emoji if you have heard about this sex tape that got released. Again, we are here to do the show tonight. I put the link. We're just waiting on our first guest. But in the meantime, I want to talk about this because I have a personal story to share. So they say yes, it's cringe. So listen, if you are on Instagram over the weekend, then you know that a sex tape got leaked. Now I will tell y'all this. Don't post that sex tape. That's illegal. So don't be posting nobody's sex tape. That's illegal. But child's all over Twitter. If you got a Twitter account, it's gonna come up. So, but my personal story is, I think a lot of y'all know that before I became Cupid with a K and was helping people find love, I was a radio and television journalist, and I did that for over 20 years. I pretty much have interviewed everybody you could think of. Like, I've interviewed Diddy so many times, countless times. I've interviewed 50 Cent. Wait, hold on. We got to guess. Bryce, I got to see your face. I gotta see your face, sweetheart. You gotta bring the camera down to your face. Okay, show the wall. Okay, I'll talk to him first and then I'll pick up my story. Let me see. Hello?
Hey, hey.
Hi, sweetheart.
I've been on your top for. I've been on your top for.
Okay. What kind of woman you looking for, baby?
I've been on your top for. I've been on your top for.
Okay. Okay. What kind of woman you looking for, sweetheart?
Uh, gentle, gentleman.
Gentle? Okay. All right. So this is Bryce Allen, ladies. If you want a gentleman, reach out to Bryce. Okay, baby. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Um, I gotta see your face, people in the back room. Um, Mike, I gotta see your face. Y'all, I said not tonight. I told y'all one of my employees done pissed me off today. So not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. That wasn't mean. That wasn't mean. That wasn't mean. It would have been mean had I kept doing the conversation. It would have been mean if I hadn't kept doing the conversation. Tonight, though, not tonight. Not tonight. Mm-mm. 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 No. Everybody in the back room, your cameras have to be on. Look, I don't even have time to tell y'all the story. I was gonna talk about this sex tape. I don't feel like talking about the sex tape no more, child. Listen, I ain't AI. I'm human. So as a human, I be having human emotions. No, no, no. Okay, I'll talk about the sex tape until everybody gets together. So, anyways, long story short, this sex tape got out. But what I was saying is, before I was doing this, that's what I did. I cover entertainment news, and I was very good at my job. And like I said, I've interviewed Diddy so many times throughout my career. I don't have a negative story, but my story was always professional with him. He was actually very kind, to be quite honest, but it was professional. Like I probably interviewed Diddy 6 or 7 times throughout my career. I've interviewed 50 Cent. He was professional too. Don't have a bad story. I met Daphne Joy. This is what I was gonna say. So I met Daphne Joy and in 2015. And I was a fan. I used to like follow her on Instagram because she was like into fitness. I mean, she's gorgeous and she's even more gorgeous in person. But I used to follow her because she would give like workout tips and she was like motivation and like literally I found the photo we took. It was 2015 BET Awards weekend. So I'm gonna show y'all. Like this is 2015 BET Awards weekend. Shit, even I was skinny. And like I literally wrote in like the caption, like started the weekend off by meeting the girl that keeps me motivated to stay in shape. So I've been following her since 2015. Obviously, a lot has changed since 2015. If you're not up to par, do your Google research. But I'm gonna start 3 weeks ago. Okay, I'm gonna start 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago, like everybody, I'm just scrolling on Instagram like regular people scroll on Instagram, and then I'm gonna show you this video that came across my feed. So let me show it to you. So this video, and I don't want to get banned. I don't need to get flags. I don't know what the rules are on YouTube, but this is on Instagram. This is an Instagram video. So I'm like, this is Instagram. So I'm thinking to myself, what was I didn't even realize. I was like, what am I following that is doing all this on Instagram. So no lie. So then I click on, I'm like, oh, that's Daphne. So I go to the page and I'm like, oh, there's a lot of videos like that. It's a lot of videos like that. So like, okay. So I didn't say nothing derogatory. I didn't leave a comment. I just said, okay, I'm gonna unfollow because I don't want, this is not the type of energy I want to see coming down my timeline. And left it at that. That was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. This weekend, if you don't know, a sex tape got released and she's in the sex tape. And if you go to Twitter, child, it's all over Twitter. And I couldn't get past the videos that happened on Twitter. That was too much for my eyes. And I was just like, thought of the Kanye West song. You see the most attractive people do the ugliest things. And I was just like, okay. That was actually like really sad. And I'm gonna be honest, the first thing I thought about is like, girl, you got a baby by 50 Cent. You were supposed to retire. You were supposed to be like Drake baby mama. Retire from that life once you got that baby. Plus 50 Cent even said in the song, have a baby by me, become a billionaire. Have a baby by me, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, be a millionaire. Your Honor, I would have got my $1 million check before I brought the baby into the world. 50 said it in the song. Why you still on your back with your mouth open, girl? So that was what I thought about yesterday. Because I was just like, what is the point of you having 50 Cent's child if you still out here doing things like you broke? Girl, I don't understand. Now, fast forward to today, she released a statement. And I'm not going to read the whole statement, but if you read the statement, she basically says that, she's been a fool before. She doesn't want to be a fool again. She thought she was in love. She was in love. She thought he loved her. And, she learned a lot. But the one thing that she said that really made me say, now, girl. She says in it, and y'all could Google, I'm not going to read her thing from verbatim. It's a pretty long statement. But in so many ways, she's like, she regrets that time of her life. But the last thing she said was, in the last paragraph, it says, I want to love and protect myself so much that I never come across such harmful environment again. And I was like, now, mind you, I told you what I saw 3 weeks ago, right? That's what I saw 3 weeks ago. But our page is filled with videos like that. And I felt like I wanted to talk about this because we got to talk about this conversation. Honey, if you want to be treated different, you got to be presented different. And this is not like, I'm not ever trying to kick somebody while they're down or even trying to, I'm not a mean-spirited person. I know y'all think that, but I'm really not a mean-spirited person. So everything I say is from the stance of love and a teachable moment. Girlfriend, your whole page gives off sex worker. Like, I literally unfollowed you 3 weeks ago because I just felt like, well, maybe she does escort service now. And, best wishes to you. But I don't want to follow a girl on Instagram who's escort. That's just not what I want to do. So when I saw the statement, I was like, well, what are the differences that you're doing to attract something different than Diddy? Because your whole page is, and this is like, I know girls do bikinis and all this stuff. This is like, I can't even believe that this stuff, look, she just posted this. She just posted. She made that statement and this is the post she posted. Like this, she just posted. None of this is giving sex worker, escort, book me. Okay. That was posted 40 an hour ago. So, girl, take that statement and shove it up your ass. What are you talking about? Literally, I'm getting this in real time with y'all. You didn't believe that statement, honey. You are living off of this moment for that free promotion. and your OnlyFans page is going to go up, and that's what it's all about. And I think that, you know, I don't want to talk about, because people are like, oh, she's a victim. I don't, this is not giving victim. This was posted, this is not giving victim, okay? This is giving book me for my services. This doesn't give victim. That's not giving victim. That's book me for my services. And if that's what you want, look, y'all say I'm about to book Daphne now. I'm about to book her now. And that's your business. That's your business. But tell me if the statement that she released aligns with the actions. Now I'm going to read the statement. Let's see if it says, her statement says, everybody plays the fool sometime, and I have been the biggest fool. I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all his desires, even if that meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved him, and I believed he loved me too. It's still painful for me to process the harsh reality and truth of that relationship, but as time passes, in my quiet moments, I realized that it was far from love. The recent leak was a tape I never consented to being filmed on. Now, I will say this. I didn't watch the tape enough. They say the tape is like 45 minutes. I will say this. I don't think the tape should have been made public. And she probably can sue for that tape being leaked public. But it don't seem like you ain't know nobody was filming. Like, it seemed like you knew people were filming. I can't prove that. I did not watch the I think it's like 45 minutes that's been leaked. I can't confirm it. This is just my observation. She goes on to say, I was blackmailed by the person in the video and was threatened that if I didn't give him the lump sum of money, that they would leak it on the web. I almost gave in to the demand. Once I didn't, this person eventually sold this tape to a giant media outlet. The media outlet called me one day and said they had the tape and asked if I had a comment before they released it. I was the first to ever, that was the first time I ever fainted in my life. You fainted? You fainted in your life? You sure? You sure you fainted? When you heard that tape was going to be released, you fainted in your life? But this is the first video you post today? You fainted? That don't look like a video from a person that is sad that her sex tape is around the world. It looks like a person that is happy that she got free promotion and trying to cash in as soon as she can on her OnlyFans. I'm not getting fainted. I'm getting, let me capitalize off this free promotion I'm receiving from this motion. These are not the actions of a person that's devastated by their sex tape being released to the world. So going on with the statement. The media outlet called me. Okay, that was master relay. That's the first time I ever fainted in my life. Once the media company understood the tape was purchased was revenge porn, an extortion scheme, they backed off from broadcasting it. I know they are probably reading this, and I want to say thank you for doing the right thing, even though years later, it came back to haunt me again. It took me all day to find the courage to rewatch my abuse. Having to watch this tape was triggering and painful because only I knew the inner turmoil and pressures I felt in those moments. I was not and was never in my right mind throughout the entirety of that relationship. Seeing myself so lost and excruciating, I just want to hold that girl in that room and get her out of there and tell her that wasn't love and she didn't need to do this for love. My heart is breaking as I type this. I wish so many things were different, but I cannot take back the hands of time. I can only continue to move forward and slowly learn to love and trust myself again. I want to love and protect myself so much that I never come across such a harmful environment again. This is the first time I have ever felt a part of my own body and that body belongs to me. I am precious. I am special. I am worthy. This promise I hold true in my heart for the woman I am becoming and for the woman I once lost. Lost? Are you sure you lost her? Because if we go to your page right now, this is the video in your IG story. And there's a link. This was posted 3 hours ago today. So this is posted today. And the question was, does size matter? That's the question. And does size matter is the question. When we click on the link, where do y'all think the link goes? If I click on the link, where do you think it goes to? Any wild guess? Any wild guess where the link goes? Bam, her OnlyFans page. Bam, her OnlyFans page. So what I'm saying is this is not the actions of a victim. This is the actions of a sex worker who's capitalizing off of the free marketing. Even I'm giving her free marketing, you know? Even I'm giving her free marketing. And I think that, you know, I wanted to talk about this because her statement, my stance is, if you want to be treated better, you have to present better. And I know women want the free will to do whatever they want to do, and you have the free will to post, but then people have the free will to judge you for what you post and treat you for how they feel as though you're acting in these posts. And another thing is, this is why I've never said, get the man with the bag. I have been around rich men since the age of, when did I enter my career? 21 years old. And I've said this on my show before. Y'all not about that life. That life ain't for the weak. Okay? And nothing in life is for free, honey. I need for y'all to know that. Nothing in life is for free. You think you got a free flight to Dubai? No, you're paying for it with your jaw. Have a good jaw mouth game. Okay? Be flexible, because you're going to have to do some things with the guy, with his friends, with a girl. You're going to watch him and a guy. You're not about that life for real. You're not about that life, honey. At the end of the day, you're paying for it with your self-worth. And the question just comes down to, how much do it cost to disrespect you? What's your free to be disrespected? A Chanel bag? Okay. A trip to Dubai? Okay. $5,000 to disrespect you? Got it. $2,000 to disrespect you? Got it. Like, I think that there's a teachable moment. Now, when I first saw this, I had a little bit of sympathy, but now I don't have no sympathy, because literally in the real timeness of the day, she's just posting more OnlyFans links because she's a sex worker. Like, that's what it is. The end. And I wanted to say this too. Like, I think that, you know, on this dating show, when people call in and they're asking for men with a certain tax bracket, and usually the backstory is because I make 100K. Do you got a sex drive to satisfy that man? Because this is why they went so left, like so much. Because when you got so much money, like, it's hard to have pleasure because you done seen it all, did it all, right? Like, most people might watch porn with their partner because that's what they could afford. You know, Diddy was like, watching ain't enough. I got to create the films myself. Like, that's billionaire activity. Like, child, we got to go all the way to the top. So as y'all, just be careful what you wish for. And this is why y'all should not be like online wishing you were these girls on IG, because you don't know what price they are paying for that lifestyle. Y'all have no clue what these girls are truly paying for those bags, for that car, for, you have no idea what's going on. And the way y'all call me, I already know y'all ain't about that life. That life ain't for the weak girl. And we always talk about the men, but what I'm trying to tell y'all is, these girls is ruthless. They will try to talk to your man in front of you, because they don't give a shit about you, girl. They got things to get done. And then if he ain't shutting it down, they're going to push it all the way to the left. So I just think that I'm hoping that the teachable moment comes to what really is required to be those girls, and why you should not be envious. But I mean, Daphne is clearly about that life. But where I'm stumbled when it comes to Daphne is this. Girl, you got a baby by 50 Cent. Child, he said in a song, have a baby by me, become a millionaire. Have a baby by me, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, be a millionaire. Honey, you supposed to get $1 million just for having the baby. He said it in the song, 2009. Go to the court, tell them. He said it in the song 29 times. Like, Your Honor, I could be your lawyer. I could tell the judge, play the song. I don't know. Can you play music on YouTube, child? I'm the one to get flagged, child. This whole lie might be getting flagged. I be like, look, I could represent you. Listen to the song. What he say in the song? What he say?
Be a millionaire, have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire, have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
Excuse me, Curtis Jackson. Yes. Is your name Curtis Jackson? Yes. In 2009, did you record a song called Have a Baby by Me? Yes, I did. Okay. In the song, I'm going to play a piece of the song. Can you confirm if this is your voice or not?
Yeah, be a millionaire, be a millionaire, have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire.
Yes, that is me, Your Honor. Okay, defense rests their case. No more questions. No more questions. No more questions. Your Honor, defense rests our case. He confirmed that his name, he confirmed that he's on the song. He confirmed that he said if you have a baby by him, you be a millionaire. And that's all the proof that we need. He said be a millionaire 29 times in the song. Your Honor, we would like to end this case right now. Since he said have a baby by me, be a millionaire, my client Daphne got a baby by him. So she just trying to check. She wants to cash out on the check. And we are asking for $29 million since he said it 29 times in the song. But if he could cut the check right now, we would settle for $14 million. Case closed. Daphne, you don't got to open your mouth that wide. You supposed to, this is why you're supposed to open your mouth, Daphne. This why. That's it. You should open your mouth wider than a straw. You don't got to be on your bed, girl. Go get your $1 million check from your baby daddy. Over here doing things like you. Girl, you need to contact Drake's baby mama. Drake baby mama wants to live that lifestyle. Let me tell you something. Drake baby mama used to live the same lifestyle as you. Let's go to her IG page. Let's see how Drake baby mama IG page look now. Let me just put in Google. Drake baby mama child. Drake baby mama IG. Sophia, here she go. Sophia only got 12 posts. She a whole Christian woman now. She Christian. She ain't got, look, fully clothed. Fully clothed. Okay? That's right. That Sophia, you need to call Daphne and teach her your ways. Look, evangelist, first lady. Sophia used to be out there like Daphne. She cast out. Daphne, you need to become friends with Sophia. Because there ain't no way you got a baby by 50 Cent and you still on your back. Girl, what was the whole point? Who are your friends? Child, I would have coached you through it. I'm like, girl, he got this song, right? So before this baby come, and people talking about something with the child support check is for the child. Yeah, I know. Yes, we know that, but we not talking about no regular human. 50 Cent's a superhuman, okay? First of all, let me tell you something. Could be me. I would have been in every 50 Cent production. Child, Natari, I would have been Natari's character on Power. 50 Cent, my baby daddy? Yeah. I'm on it's Ghost and Kendra. Power 2, 3, 4, starring Kendra G. Matter of fact, you won't even call me Kendra G no more. My name would be 50 Cent Baby Mama. I'm 50 Cent Baby Mama. This is as wide as my mouth open. A straw. Daphne out there stretched wide open for some guy who ain't child. What is you doing? Girl, get it together. Get it together. Call Sophia up. Sophia, teach her your ways, child. DM her. Say, girl, now you know you don't got to do all that, child. 50 Cent so rich. I know they said she did it for $10,000. Girl, I know 50 Cent got $10,000 to $100,000 just in the house. When you go pick up the son, ask to go to the bathroom. I know he got to have $5,000 just under the bathroom sink. You don't got to do all that, girl. But maybe that's what you like. And that's that. I felt kind of bad for her, but I don't feel bad no more because she's literally capitalizing off of this moment on her IG. She's promoting her OnlyFans, and I just don't understand. I don't understand. It does not make sense to me. Child. They said call the city girls about their life. City girls about their life. I think Daphne about that life. She acting like she about that life. That's not, listen, it's not the lifestyle for me. But I'm gonna tell you, the girls that are about that life, they about that life. This is what I take pride in. And this is not a jab to her. But I've witnessed so much. Because like I told you, I've been around this since the age of 21. And I am proud that in every room I am in, it's because I use my head, not because I gave head. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud to say that I'm in rooms that girls had to be on their knees and give head just to be in. That's not my story. I use my brain to get me in all the rooms that I'm in. And I would have it no other way. I would have it no other way. And I posted a video. It's so crazy how this is all happening because earlier this week I posted a video. I didn't post it on YouTube. I didn't post it on Facebook, but I posted a video saying a man will never be the prize. And the first thing that I thought of, and the first thing I say is, as long as the requirement is for me to lay on my back and open my legs, a man will never be the prize. And then I go on further to say, you don't have enough money in the bank. And when I talk, y'all gotta understand, I'm not talking from the sky. I'm talking, this is my life. And I don't name drop because I think that's corny. But honey, I've turned down probably your favorite rapper, like your favorite singer. I've been in this, okay? And it's just the way that I'm wired. And I thank God for my father for wiring me this way. I also thank God for my father for being the man in my life to show up for me when life gets hard. You know, it's interesting because I made this post and, you know, I just said simply that I'm never gonna feel like a man is the prize because I know the assignment. A good woman knows that the assignment is her life. That's the assignment. If you get a good woman, you're getting a free therapist, you're getting a free freak, you're getting a chef, you're getting an investor, someone that's going to hold you down monetarily if life get hard. You're giving a person that's going to adjust their life for you. I'm talking about good woman traits. So good women don't chase nobody. You got to chase her. This whole, you got to keep a man. I'm never trying to keep a man, baby. You got to be creative and keep me because I know what I have to offer and I'm not no dummy. You're not going to make me think less than of my worth. I know who I am. And I'm very, very, very grateful that my father, because the reason I got there is men always try to scare women and they say things like, oh, but when you get older, who's going to be there? My Negro. I'm 47 years old. I've had a lot of ups and downs in my lifetime, and I survived them all without a husband. You can't scare me. You can't scare me. I'm going to be good in every lifetime at every age because guess who's always with me? God. And that's just a fact. I'm not even trying to that's a fact. Like this whole scare tactic of making women feel like, well, it's better, baby. Baby, the worst day of my life has already happened. My mother died. I wasn't married. I survived. Stop with those scare tactics that y'all try to do with women. But this is where the blessing of my father comes in. You know, life has ups and downs, but every stage of my life, the first man I've ever had to call and could call is my father. In every stage of my life, he shows up. He shows up. So when a girl has a great dad, it is very hard to manipulate her to settle for any Negro or man because you're essentially in competition with her father. Because if you want me to move my father out of his place and you become the number one man in my life, well, baby, what you got? Because I got a real one. I got a real one, period. If I lost it all tomorrow, my daddy gonna get it, make sure I get it all back in an hour. I got a real one. And ain't gonna press me about no loan, no money back. So I've been blessed in that way. And this is why fathers, you should be that number one spot for your daughters. So a man either has to rise to the occasion or he gotta kick rocks. So I think what's happening right now in this space, and I'm trying to host a show. If anybody, first of all, if somebody requests to be a guest, I will host a show, Jacinia, with your ass. But at any given moment, I'm talking right now. At any given moment, you could go to hell on. I mean, you can click off if you don't want to be here and say what I have to say. So how about this? How about I help you? I'll kick you off. So you don't gotta worry about being kicked off. There's nobody in the back room right now with their camera on. But this is the part, but this needs to be said because we're living in a time where people, women in particular, are just looking for men to support them in a certain lifestyle. And I just don't think you don't know what you're asking. You don't know the price you have to pay for it. You think it's free, but it's not. You're gonna pay a price, honey. Ain't nothing free. Always know that. Plain blank period. All right. So listen, if somebody puts a request, we will have a show. If not, I've been having, look, I told y'all a plea done pissed me off today. So I've been having a day. I feel like I have to fire somebody. And it's never good to fire people, but sometimes you must. So that is kind of going on in my world. And then I just saw this stuff with Daphne, like, ugh. But hey, she's capitalizing off the moment, and that's what she wants to do. So it is what it is, y'all. Oh, dad's advice. No fathers, I mean, yeah. And I'm grateful. I would have it no other way. I literally would have it no other way. I thank God every day for my life. Y'all gotta realize this life is a dream manifested. And I think that sometimes people just think that, oh, she lives in California, oh, she lives in Beverly Hills. This has been a dream for 25 years. We got to see your face. The people's right in the back room. You got to turn on your camera. This is my 25th year of graduating from college. I'm celebrating 25 years since I graduated from Hampton University. And I was looking at photos today, and there's this one photo in particular that really, if I can find it, trying to save my stuff. There's been so much going on today. Did I text myself? Child, you know, be having pictures and then you got to remind yourself where the picture was. I don't know where the picture is, child. Oh, here it is. This is me 25 years ago working at WHOV, Hampton University. I was a senior, graduating in a few months. And I decided at that time I was going to take my broadcasting career, very serious. That's 25 years ago. Baby, I've been doing this before YouTube was existing. Before a podcaster could buy a microphone. This is what I was doing. I've been interviewing people for 25 years. So the fact that this is my 25th anniversary from graduating from college is just like all the wonderful things. All right, educated Poppy. Oh, educated Pookie. Oh, child. Are you sober?
Kendra,
Are you sober?
I'm tipsy.
Are you? So why are you always drunk when you call me? What's going on?
No, because Kendra, I'm gonna be honest. I like going to the sports bar and getting drunk. If that's an issue with some of your audience, I know they want a man that's more disciplined and on his job. And Kendra, I'm trying to work 2 jobs. It's just my first job. They're annoying. Kendra, I'm gonna wrap it up in 20 seconds just because I know your audience hates me and whatever. All I have is good teeth. I'm ugly besides that. All I have is good teeth. Nothing else is whatever. I get it. I'm an average looking person. So I'm not Timothy. I'm just an average guy. I agree with your audience in that regard. But I'm trying to work 2 jobs. I'm trying to take a step back from dating and work on myself and stack money and go to therapy and do all this other stuff. The only reason I don't have my second job is because my first job messed it up because of my scheduling. But again, I'm not going to get into that too much because too many people watch your channel. And people, I got a notification. I literally got an Indeed job notification right now. I'm sorry, but um, so to just to sum up the point, I am working to work on myself and get my financial situation straightened out. A lot of your audience did point out I was drunk and rambling and this and that, and again, I do take that criticism as reasonable criticism. I think your audience was very fair, if I'm being honest. And I know I'm immature, and so go ahead.
Well, a couple of things. Everybody that's on YouTube, make sure you like the YouTube channel, like this video. I gotta start telling you that more and subscribe. But my question is, why do you drink? I mean, it's a Monday. Like, why are we this
Well,
tipsy on a Monday?
well, they switched up my schedule and they gave me 3 days off in the middle of the week, which
Oh, so you had today off?
yes, which pissed me off. Well, I mean, Monday in particular, I don't really mind, but like I would prefer to work in the middle of the week when nothing's going on. And if you want me to work weekends for overtime, I don't even mind doing that. But because of other people at my job, and again, if anybody, because I know I'm from Philly. If anybody from Philly or PA or Jersey is watching this, don't snitch on me or anything. And my manager's cool with me, so he doesn't care. But a lot of people watch yourself, so I'm just trying to be whatever. But because of certain people not just getting fired, but like one person they left because they got a good job at like another sales job making 10, 20,000 more a year.
Okay, but real quick, what does this
So
have to do
so
with?
we're
Hold on.
just
Wait,
so
hold on.
go ahead.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yes, but not till the afternoon though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Finally, thank God. I don't gotta wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Thank God. But go ahead. Yeah.
So the question is, every time you've called into the show, you've been inebriated. So we're just
No,
concerned.
I've only called in twice.
And each time you was inebriated.
No, I'm only tipsy now, Kendra. I'm chilling. Cause like I said, I don't gotta wake up. I don't work until like afternoon, but
But I will say this. Well, people have called
no,
into
but you're
my
right.
show.
You bring a fair point though. You're right though. I don't wanna cap and be like you're not being reasonable. Like that's a fair point. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you're back and you want to ask the questions? You want me to ask you the questions?
Yeah, yeah, do what you do. I don't know. Now the Kendrick can't again. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you do. I don't yeah.
What is your name again?
Stefan Philly 38. Technically speaking, I work and I'm because Kendra, the only reason I say this because some Manosphere dudes is watching your show right now, trying to dox me and get my personal information. That's the only reason I'm being so careful with how I word things. But yes, I have been an auditor for companies that you would know the name of. Yes. But
So
I
you're
make
what's
I make
Stefan,
55K a
Stefan.
year. I'm a brokey. I make 55K a year. To get that out the way, I don't make a lot of money. If that's,
What is your job title? Just tell me your job title.
well, project coordinator
Okay, project
is
coordinator.
my
Do you have any
yeah.
kids?
No
And you
kids,
never been married, right?
never been married. No.
Stefan Philly, 38,
No.
55K a year he makes. He offered that information. He's a project coordinator. No kids, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for, Stefan?
Kendra, I'm not too picky to be honest. I just want a chick that's like now I'm super skinny. You dudes that work out and all that, that's fine. You're thin women, because I see some like skinny black women in not your comments, but just in general. They don't get the love they should get. And I don't know what it is, but I think women should know there are plenty of black skinny guys that like skinny black women. Like I don't need a Buffy the body. I don't like BBLs. I like natural women. And even Kendra, it's to the point, just to drive the point home. Even if I post a pic in a group chat, right? And my black male friends, right? If some of them think she's too skinny or they're teasing me, oh, Stefan, she's too skinny. She looked like a dark skinned Zendaya. She need to put some meat on her bones and blah, blah, blah. You like the same chicks that the white boys like. I don't care what they say. Black skinny women, I love my black skinny women. I'm a black skinny guy. I'm 145 pounds soaking wet. So I just and this is not the hate because I've dated thicker women. I've dated some slim thick women. Don't get it twisted. But I just think some skinny women need to hear that. Because on the male side, a lot of skinny guys, we hear, oh, you're not big enough. You need to work out. You need to build more muscle. And that's why I don't pay attention to the manosphere losers too much. I try to put feet on grass, put feet on land, and see what people are talking about in the real world. But I felt that some skinny women needed to hear that because I could kind of empathize with what
What's
they're
your
going
deal
through. But go
breakers,
ahead.
Stefan, honey? What's your deal breakers?
Deal breaker? I don't my only that's a good question, Kendra. Honestly, my only deal breaker would probably be. Oh, that's a good one. I don't want to hold up your shoulder, so I try to keep it quick. Wait, do you mean physical or personality? Just to
Whatever you
either.
consider a deal breaker. Whatever you want
Oh,
people.
okay, okay. I mean, I'm gonna say kids, but the only reason I'm gonna say that is because, again, I don't have any kids myself, and most women that meet me, even the women that date me and then tell me they like me or that know me from college or whatever, they know I'm immature and they know I'm not the most mature person. So I don't think I would be the best person to date a single mom, even if she was attracted to me. I don't think it would be wise to waste her time. It just, in my opinion, because not to shut the opportunity down, but I don't think single moms, for the most part. because I have talked to some, but that was like one-offs. I don't think most of them are like looking for a guy like me. I think they're kind of like, yeah, you're okay. Your teeth are white, their teeth are straight, but they're looking for a more mature man, which they should be. That like they should be doing that. So I don't fault them for if they reject me if I try to get their number and they say no because they have kids and they're looking for a guy that's 45 that's more stable, or a guy that's 41 and has his life together. I don't take any offense to them rejecting me for that. So
Um, what did you drink tonight, Stefan?
I drink some spiced rum.
You have 1 cup.
No, I had shots. I had some shots.
Shots. How many shots you had?
Uh, to be honest, I didn't count. Just like when you ask a girl's body count and they don't tell you the real number, I don't know the real number of how many shots I had.
So it was more
No,
than
I'm kidding.
three.
I'm kidding. I'm all for female liberation. That was just a joke. So
So
I
it
don't
was.
judge women. Go ahead, do what you do. I would, cause
So
yeah. Go ahead. I'm for the
so
streets. So go ahead.
it was more than 3 shots.
Not that much more than three. Um, if I had to guess, maybe 6 shots. But that was over hours of time though, cause I had my day off. I got off super early. And Kendra, honestly, most of the time when I join panels, it's to debate sports because I'm a Jordan fan. So I join a lot of panels and debate Michael versus LeBron, or random football, basketball, yada yada. But I do like to check in with black women, like with their streams and what they're talking about, And
Janae
obviously
said, "Is
you're
he
the most
okay?"
famous
Janae,
one,
Janae,
so
Janae said, "Is he okay?" It's June. Why is he wearing a jacket inside? It's hot everywhere now, even here in North Dakota. I know he's sweating bullets. She wants to know, why do you have your coat on inside?
it's just a hoodie. What is she? I'm damn near naked under this. What is she talking about? I'm on the east Kendra, I'm on the East Coast. It's not that hot on the East Coast. If you're talking about like July, yeah, it's hot in July, early August, like late June. Really, honestly, like really mid June to early August. That's when my region gets hot.
Got you.
So
Okay, does a
yeah.
woman got to make a certain amount of money?
No, she can make whatever. She can make 20K, 30K, 60K, 70K, 100K. And Kendra, if you want to know the women I've dated, I can tell you the last three women, the salaries. I can tell you just to keep it a buck with you, because I don't want to be, because some, and Kendra, not to call out the men, but some of you manosphere clowns, y'all like to act big and bad and call out the women. When a lot of y'all don't make that much money, and the women y'all don't date the women that y'all do date, they don't make that much money. But Kendra, just for me personally, just my last three, the last one she made average salary probably 40K, but she lived with me, and I paid for the rent and the bill. All she paid was for her car note and her car insurance. I paid for everything else.
How do you know what she made?
Giving a guess, like an estimate, based on her job title. The one before her, she made a lot of money. She was, just to give black women some credit, because the manosphere dudes say all Keishas are broke. The black chick I loosely talked to before my ex-girlfriend, she on the West Coast, but I met her because I think she went to school on the East
How much
Coast.
did she make, Stefan?
She made I think between 120 and 180K.
Okay. And you said
I
there was
don't
another one. What was the one before her? What did the one before her
and
make?
the one before her, I forget, but she was like a nurse that dealt with autistic children specifically. So She worked in Philly at like a top like children's hospital or whatever you call it. Forgive me if I'm saying the name wrong, but like she was basically like kind of like a nurse, but she I don't know if she went to school for that specifically or got a certification or whatever. But when we dated or whatever, she dealt with autistic children specifically. And she even took care of her younger brother, who I think one of their parents may have, I don't know if they passed away or they're, I don't know what the situation is, but she was helping taking care of her younger brother. So I just remember as a wife or as a girlfriend, um I would rank her highly on the ladder of women I would take seriously. Because again, she looked good and all that's fine. She had a nice body and blah blah blah. That's
That's fine.
good.
Let's do the Kendrick can.
But yeah. Wait,
Let's do the Kendrick can.
do I gotta take off this or
No,
what?
all you gotta do is stand up.
Okay, okay, yeah. We all seen a lot worse. Y'all seen a lot worse than me. So let me move my chair out the way. Hold on. I don't got muscles. I'm
Who's
not
moving
gonna
the
put.
camera?
Huh?
Who's moving the camera?
I'm not moving it. Am I? Kendra,
No,
hold
I
on.
feel
Let
like
me turn my.
it's
Hold
somebody
on, but
moving the
Kendra,
camera.
Kendra.
Is somebody behind you?
No, that's a painting on my wall.
No, it's
That's
somebody moving the camera.
no, my cameras. I have a stand on my the cover on the back of my phone. There's like a kickstand. I could kick it out. And
Okay.
if I want to watch movies on my phone, I could just it just stand up by itself. But I don't know. Hold on, because maybe hold
No, you're
on.
fine. Okay, maybe I misunderstood. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
So
my
Stefan
bad.
Philly, 38, makes 55K a year project.
No, and Kendra, my bad. I wear reading glasses, so from far away, I do not see that well. So Kendra, if you see me squinting or whatever, it has nothing to do with me being drunk or smoking weed. I do wear reading glasses. So if I'm, I do. So I don't know how. So if I don't know if you could see or
Stefan. Sit
no,
your ass.
the Kendra I can't
Stefan.
see if
Stefan.
it's
Stefan. Stefan. Stefan, sit your ass down. Let me say something to you. I ain't got a patient left. Okay, I ain't got no patience. I
no
said the
Kendra.
top
My
of the
bad,
show.
my bad, my bad,
Stefan,
Kendra. I'm kidding. I'm
Stefan,
kidding. My bad,
Stefan,
my bad, my
Stefan.
bad.
Let
Okay,
me get this out. I said the
I'm
top of
rocking
the
with
show.
you. I'm rocking
Stefan,
with you.
I'm gonna hang up on your ass if you cut me off one more time. Now I said at the top of this motherfucking show, I did not have no patience tonight. Now, Stefan, when I clicked on the damn phone, I didn't have a patient. There ain't a patient or a nerve left in my body for this shit. So I'm gonna ask you the rest of these questions, and you gonna answer them, and we gonna hang the F up. Now, when was your last relationship? Nigga.
2023.
When was the last time you was with somebody you don't got to answer?
Uh, rough. el- Between 11 and 12 months ago.
3 flaws you have to work on.
That's an easy one. I talk too much. That's number one. Um, I I'm a little bit of a narcissist. That's number two. And number three, I think number three, um,
You
honestly,
drink
it's
too much. You
no.
drink too much.
That's too obvious. I don't want to include that because that's too
No,
obvious,
we
though.
always use the obvious flaws. Now this is gonna be
Yeah,
now.
that's
Now
fair.
this.
That's because I gave you the two, so that's fair. That's fair.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you? We all want to hear this answer.
I mean, she would be lucky to be with me because if we got together, let's just say that we got the ball rolling because she met me through your platform and she gave me a chance. Like, okay, because Kendra interviewed him, I'm gonna see what he's talking about, right? Here's the 3 things she would get. Number 1, if we had a son or daughter or plural sons and or daughters, they would be really smart. Of just I'm just saying. And we could throw in the teeth with that. We could put that in the first, because I don't want to use that. I don't, that's too easy. So we could so number one reason our offspring would have really nice teeth. They would have a high IQ. And I'm a nerd, so I wouldn't mind. Like, I want my kids to be smarter than me. Like, my mom was a valedictorian. My mom was smarter than me. So I want my daughter or my son, I want them to be valedictorians. I want them to be smarter than me. So I would be like a good father as far as academically helping them study or whatever. Number 2, I am very hygienic, and I will say my mom's um older sister, my aunt, she is OCD. And part of when I was a teenager, I grew up in her house. So you had to shower, you had to wash the dishes, you had to do this, your bed had to be made every day, you had to do this, you had to wipe the toilet after yourself, you had to dust the steps, you had to, like, so they're getting that. And then number three is, I think they would get a guy who's not concerned with being an alpha male, and years down the road when I get a certain amount of money, they're not going to have to worry about me cheating or trying to impress women or thinking I deserve to cheat just because I make a certain amount of money. I already been a pookie in my past. I'm good. I am fine having a girlfriend and having a boring life and being faithful and loyal to her. They don't have to convince me to do that. I'm not some Pookie or Tyrone or Chad that gets a lot of women. Like,
Okay.
again, I'm not saying, again, some women do flirt
Stefan,
with
are
me or
you inside
whatever,
the
but I'm going to be faithful
Stefan?
regardless.
Stefan, are you inside the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, but I'm gonna download it right now.
That's
I
okay.
did download
It's
it
okay. It's okay.
before,
It's not actually
but
you're
yeah.
in Philly. The app is actually for the next. It's okay. It's okay.
No, but I'm gonna use
It's okay.
you.
It's okay.
Do you want me to use this name for my when I sign
It's
up? This
okay. You
edu?
know, it's okay. It's
Huh?
okay. I understand. I understand. It's fine. No worries. All right. Bye. Bye, sweetheart. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Tina, you ready? I gotta see your face, Christina. If not, I'm gonna go to Sam. Sam, you ready? You ready, Sam? I'm gonna go to Sam. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, we got an echo. Where you calling me from, sir?
Hold on, let me move my camera. Is that better?
A little staticky. Let me try. I want this light to be better too. Maybe is the light fine for y'all? Sometimes my light messes me up.
How about that?
Can y'all feel good?
All right, is this better now, Kendra?
Okay. I could try to work with it, but you want the light in your face so they can see you better. It's like the light is behind y'all. Hey, don't forget, YouTube, I need y'all to like this post. So there's over 1,500 people watching on YouTube. I need to like the post. Okay, that's better. You're going into light. You're gonna have the light in your face. There you go. That's good.
Okay.
That was good light. What's your name, sir?
My name is Sam.
Sam, where you calling me from?
Houston.
Houston, how old are you?
34.
34. What do you do for a living?
I'm a night audit supervisor for the Hilton, and then I also work at a food hall as a cook and a cashier part-time.
Okay. So you're a night audit supervisor and a cook and a cashier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Sam?
I'm a Leo.
A Leo. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. All right. So we got Sam Houston, 34, Leo, night auto supervisor, works for a cook and a cashier.
Audit.
Huh, sir?
Audit supervisor.
I'm sorry, not night audits. I apologize. Audit supervisor, no kids. You ever been married?
No.
No. All right, let's do it. So he's a night audit supervisor in Houston, 34 years old, is a Leo. Also, he's a cook and a cashier. No kids, never married. It's Sam. What kind of woman you looking for, Sam?
Actually, it's the opposite, a guy.
Oh, child. Okay.
I know you've been having like a gay role going on.
I know, but I know I've been having a gay role, and I have a gay role song that I do because I didn't know you were gay. And here we go. He don't want no vagina, no vagina. He don't want no vagina. He don't want no vagina. All right, happy Pride. Thank you. Happy
Right.
Pride.
It's the start of Pride, so.
Okay, let's find you a nigga. What kind of man you looking for?
Someone who can match my fly, someone who's ambitious, tall, I guess you could say, like me. I wouldn't say, like, you don't have to be super short, but not lower than 5'8", because I'm pretty tall. Who has goals.
So nobody lower, nobody shorter than 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay. So 5'8" or above.
Mm-hmm. Who
Okay,
has
what
goals,
else?
aspirations.
He has goals and aspirations?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, I eventually want to move, especially in the hotel world. So my next goal is to be an assistant manager or GM. So something
Okay.
like that. And someone who is loyal.
Okay. So we got Sam Houston. He wants a man, no vagina. So loyal, be at least 5'8". Do you want the guy to be in Houston?
No, he can be anywhere.
Okay.
It's hard in this gay world when people don't really want to do the long distance.
Could he be bisexual, or do you want him to be 100% gay?
The thing with bisexual is that, I don't know, I feel like, what if one day he has a thing for women and then wants to turn around and say he's straight again? So I'll say fully gay.
Fully gay. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
So someone who lies all the time, cheaters, I can't do that, smokers, smoking cigarettes, and someone who just has a negative attitude.
Okay.
And isn't willing to grow.
Isn't willing to go. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I used to be into looks, but I'm more into the soul. So as long as you have a kind soul and you know how to treat people, open the door for your mom or a woman, you know, or anybody, you know, that's what attracts me. So as long as you're not like over 300 pounds, then you're good.
Okay. Are you open to all races?
I'm trying, but I like my black men. So
okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Mm-mm.
You don't care. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Sam. That's when you stand up. You told me, how tall are you again?
6'5".
6'5". That's why you want to be at least 5'8".
Yeah.
Because you can't be hunching over. Okay. Oh, wow. 6'5"?
Been working out. Sorry, I burnt myself yesterday, so.
That's okay. I'm happy. Sam, if you would like vagina, I could have had you married by Wednesday.
Really? Sometimes I wish, but, you know, this lifestyle.
No. We're equal opportunity. Okay. What was your last relationship, Sam? You look good.
Thank you. Been on a health journey. I'm trying to lose weight before my birthday, so.
When's your birth? Oh, yeah, your birth. Oh, you're a Leo. So was that 2 more months?
Next month, yeah.
Next month, okay.
It was in 2021, so 5.5 years ago.
Okay. Wow. Are you like celibate until you meet the one?
Pretty much.
Okay. That was your last relationship. Okay. What about when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
5.5 years ago.
Wow. Okay. So you're not just out here. You got to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think okay. I
I'm
mean,
not
a
for
lot of
the
gay
streets.
men they don't do relationships. But I think that's admirable.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
Three.
not for the streets. I just feel like I've done the apps and everything, but it just seems like it's more hookup than trying to get to know me. So
Okay. Um, 3 flaws you have to work on.
my patience, sometimes I can get impatient at times, overthinking, and um, I don't know if this is a flaw, but I'll say I wear my heart on my sleeve, so my emotions show.
His emotion shows. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm funny, I'm kind, I'm loyal. Most of my friends would say like I'm the kind that will be there for you no matter what. Call me at 3 a.m. and I'll be there. Um, and I will be
I'll be
for
there.
you, right?
The cousins hate when I break out in songs, but my mind can't help it. Just call my name. I'll be there. I'll be there. So
Right.
you like Tito Jackson? Just say my name, baby. Yeah, yeah.
I
I'll
do.
be there. Okay, I'll stop. You be showing
Uh,
up people like that?
huh?
You be showing up for people like that? You'll be there?
I will.
That's
But
nice.
I feel like it could be a plus and a disadvantage because if you're there for people, they'll use that as you're weak or you have no, backbone, and they'll want to take advantage of you. But that's just me, though.
Okay, I understand that. And,
Um, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
wow. Wait, did you give me all the reasons?
I said they're loyal, and I like to have fun.
Okay, you like to have fun. All right, Sam, are you inside the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I was, but then a lot of women were hitting me up, so kind of had to get off for a while.
All right, well, you got to go back because that's the only contact information we share. So you got to be inside the Kendra G Singles dating app. Do you remember your profile name?
I think it was Baba323.
Let's see if I got to log in. You say you think it's what?
Baba, so BABA323.
Baba.
323.
Okay. Spell that for me.
BABA323.
BABA323.
Mm-hmm.
BABAB23.
No, 3, like the number 3, 323.
3. Okay, I don't see that. BABA323. We don't see that.
Okay.
All right,
So
so you got to figure out your profile name. Let me see if I have anybody else. I don't see their faces, so I can't see your face, Samantha and Christina. I don't know if you're playing hide and seek, girl. But see if you can figure out your app name and tell me before the show ends.
okay. Do I
Okay.
just message you in here or?
No, try to come back on live and tell us. That would be best.
Okay,
All right, so try to do it right now.
I will.
Okay. Christina, girl, I got to see your face. Samantha, I have to see your face. Y'all lights are off. I don't bring anybody on stage without seeing their face and verifying their room first. So, I'm kicking y'all both out. Ciao. What was his name? Educated Pookie. I ain't had none for him tonight, child. How you drunk on a Monday? Chris Rock got this. It's so funny because now that I'm older, there's so many Chris Rock jokes that I appreciate more. But I forget the title of the comedy special. But he talked about he was like, why are you in a club on a Tuesday? Is it your birthday? Go home and raise your kids so they don't rob me in the morning. He said, why you out on a Tuesday night? Is it your birthday? Yeah. Go raise your kids so they don't rob me in the morning. I forget what comedy special it was. But when I got older, I appreciate because it's like, yeah, like how you drunk on a Monday? Damn. I understand people that can't wait till Friday and it's like as soon as they get off work, they got to have a sip. But you drinking on a Monday, now there's something going on with your life. If you drink on a Monday, like shit, this week. That is a lot. YouTubers, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and like this video. It's very easy to do. Liking the video is the easiest thing to do, child. That's the easiest thing to do. And don't get no easier than liking the video. Ooh, child. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. All right, I think we're done for the night. I had to push through tonight. I was honest at the top of the show. I was having a day. But as always, you guys brought me joy. Y'all brought me joy. I love you so much. I'm proclaiming this as the best summer of my whole entire life. I'm very excited about summer 2026. But tonight, I'm a wrap. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Oh, Tuesday night, Trell hosts Inside the Dating app on Tuesday night. So make sure y'all download the dating app and check out Trell Inside the Dating app. Check them out. Kendra G Singles dating app, iPhone and Android phones. iPhone and Android phones. Okay. Good night, everyone.